What's up, Melanated family? This is your boy Harrison from melanatedfathers.com and Melanated Fathers TV, bringing you the latest news as it pertains to our community. So I have a really disturbing news story out of Florida, family. A Florida school resource officer has been placed on leave and also faces an internal investigation after he arrests two black students, two students of color who were both under the age of 10 years old in two separate incidents at the school last week. The police officer's name is Dennis Turner. He's an Orlando police officer. He was suspended after officials say he violated policy when he arrested 6-year-old Kaia Rolle for an in-school tantrum, and this is reported by local news station WKMG. Now, Turner also handcuffed another 8-year-old student, but they're not releasing that student's name. Now, the incident unfolded Thursday at Lucius and Emma Nixon Elementary School, a charter school in Orlando. Rolle's grandmother, Marilyn Kirkland, said she was shocked when she got a phone call saying her grandchild was not only arrested, but they carted the 6-year-old child off to a fucking juvenile detention facility, family. Now, the first grader, who was charged with battery after allegedly kicking a school staffer who was trying to calm her down, she was handcuffed and taken to a nearby detention center where her grandmother says the officials, get this y'all, they fingerprinted and took a mugshot of a fucking 6-year-old child. Now, the arrest and processing was ultimately stopped, however, after a police supervisor learned what was going on. Now, per the department's policy, an officer must seek a supervisor's approval before they arrest anyone under 12 years old, and Turner failed to do that. Now, the 8-year-old student, like I said, the name of that child wasn't released, but that child was arrested on a separate misdemeanor charge and was processed at the same juvenile detention facility and was later released in the custody of relatives. And, you know, an internal investigation is ongoing. But this is some real wild shit, family. A couple days ago, I just reported on a story where 2 or 3 white kids beat the shit out of a little black boy and nothing happened to those kids. I think each one of those kids was suspended for a couple days, but they weren't expelled, they weren't arrested, they weren't doing anything like that. And on that video, I mentioned if these were black kids, the same shit would be happening. Now, a couple people was giving me some backlash about that and saying, well, it's not race all the time. Check this shit out, family. It's a goddamn war going on against your black skin. It's about time that all of us realize that shit, family. Regardless if you're doing something wrong, regardless if you're doing something right, regardless of how you look, regardless of, they always say we resist and arrest and all. No. The problem is your fucking black skin, family. Think about how traumatizing this shit is for a 6-year-old child to actually go through the process of having those cold ass handcuffs on her arm, being put in a police car. This is criminalization at the highest fucking level, and this shit happens because the color of our skin, family. I'm tired of people telling me, oh, it's not all about race. Quit talking about all this negative shit. You always got all these negative stories. What the fuck? What the fuck else are we supposed to do when this is our reality in this country? What is this? What if this young child, this can be a reverse effect. What if this young child grows up like, fuck it, since y'all think I'm a criminal, since y'all gonna treat me like I'm doing shit, I'm gonna just start doing whatever the fuck I want to do now. You see what I'm saying? It's how unfair this society is when you are a black person, when you are a melanated person. We don't gotta deal with that shit, family. I'm getting sick of all this shit. There's no way a child, children these ages should be dealing with this type of racism. That's why, as black people of color, at this point, if you got kids, you a goddamn fool if you don't teach your kids about how racism works. You better figure out a way. If they talking and moving around and going to school, you better figure out a way to explain to them where the fuck they live at. Because this shit is not going to stop. Obviously, right? If you look at our history in this country, that's why when they kick this America Great Again shit, that's bullshit, family. There hasn't been a time Since we've been in America, that it's been cool for us. There hasn't been a time since we've been in America that shit wasn't going wrong for us, that the powers that be wasn't finding a way to fucking subjugate us. You feel me, family? So we need to be aware at all times of what's going on. I don't like the fact that bad shit has to happen to people in our family and people around us for us to want to take action and be involved in the community, be involved in what's going on to black folks. That's why I started my platform, family, so we can talk about this shit. So all of us can come to terms with what the fuck is going on. It's 38, 40 million black people in America. We all need to be on the same shit. You feel me? You ain't got to have no anger for nobody. You ain't got to walk around mad at nobody, but your ass better know what's going on. Your ass better know where you live at, the system that you live in, and how to maneuver in this system so you and your family can be all right and you and your family can make it to the next day. But as you can see, they not playing no goddamn games with us, family. They criminalizing us every step of the way. And it's up to us to educate the people around us so we can be prepared as much as possible for this shit. You feel me? So for more stories like this, family, please go to melanatedfathers.com. Go to Melanated Fathers TV on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like the YouTube page. Hit that notification bell so you can know when new shit drop. I'm out.